This morning I am in the Cathedral Maria Rani at Kurnool. It's a beautiful one. Quite unexpectedly, so the big church and regular liturgy. 2 priests celebrated, and there were about 50 participants and very active choir. This seems to have been a wonderful opportunity for me to start the day in the presence of the Lord. It was Telugu, so I attended the Mass, and today was the memorial of St. Pius X, a great pope and a great priest. So that was very specially mentioned in the Mass. And today's Onam, I dedicate all of you in the church, all of you who watch this, especially the Malayalis. May the goodness and blessings and prosperity that Onam promises, especially in the field of agriculture, be ours, be yours. Thank you. So my dear friends, happy Onam from Kurnool. This is the Cathedral of Maria Rani in the heart of the town of Kurnool, and a very well attended church, as I indicated. There are many people coming. I found over 50 people in the congregation, and 2 priests were celebrating. Very active community, and after the prayers, which was rather prolonged, all of them were seeking a blessing from the priests, and then it is continued with an adoration for the whole day in a specially built chapel. I also found 2 groups of sisters, one group typically from Kerala, Adoration Sisters, and another group of sisters which are St. Anne Sisters. So this is a very well established place, and the diocese is said to be covering 2 districts, Anantapur and also Kurnool, which are very vast and very drought prone. And they seem to have just about 80,000 members in the whole of diocese. So that's just a bit of information regarding the church here. Yeah, this is the famous fort of Kurnool. It's said to be from the ancient king's times, and so many are visiting it. And Father Arul, who is the secretary for the bishop, has agreed to take me for a round, though even otherwise I was planning to come here. But this is a well-maintained fort. I think it belongs to the period of 12th century, as you can see here, 12th century. And yes, I naturally thought that it was during the time of Krishna Thevara or someone, but Thevara later. So a well-maintained fort, worth seeing in Kurnool. There isn't much of an attraction other than this. And this is Father Arul, who is who is taking me to this fort. He's the secretary to the bishop. This is Pillalamari. That is garden of Ficus mangalensis perhaps. They claim that this is one of the biggest of this sort. Actually, I have seen Dodda Ardamara in Bangalore near Kengeri, about 5 acres or 6 acres. I think in Chennai also, in the Theosophical Society, there's a big banyan tree about 3 or 4 acres. Then I think about the bigger one is in Calcutta. That is quite a big one, and I think acres and acres, maybe 18 or 20 acres if I recall correctly. This seems to be also rather big, but not as big as they claim it to be. I had to deviate from the highway, Srinagar, Hyderabad, Srinagar, Kanyakumari Highway 44, NH 44, about 15 kilometers just to have a look at this. This is around in that place, Mehboob Nagar, and I have another 100 odd kilometers to catch up to reach Hyderabad. See, they've erected this sort of a balcony. You can walk along without going into the or underneath the tree. They are trying to protect it without any human intervention, so that it is remaining intact. Maybe they have they have intervened by giving supports for the tree like this. You can see poles, and they have managed to do something in addition. An archaeological museum has also been erected here. So all put together, this appears to have some fun, and also the children can come and do some bit of play, some jhula and all there. So that is it. It is worth the while coming over, but nothing really that attractive. This is the archaeological museum. So this is the walkway built up so that people can have a look at the tree. Yeah. Entry fees is about 20 rupees per person, and there is also parking fees. Unfortunately, we have to walk a little further inside, and I'm carrying my bag, so it is a bit of a burden. And at the end of it, there is a Hiran Park, that is deer park. I think something like any other deer park, deer being protected. This is fenced and walled, so nobody can go inside that, and the banyan is still growing. Peral, in Malayalam we call this peral, or I think it is Ficus bengalensis.